Chambers hits the second one. 115 to 104 Phoenix. They have run off 8 in a row to blow it open. Craig Hodges trying to get 3 for 3. Pippen launches one right side. Rims it high, no good. Rebound to Hodges. He backs it out, gives to Pippen. Scotty again a 3. That one's in. Pippen hits the 3 from out front. 250 to tear the Bulls from True Value, but this game's all over. Been too much Phoenix Suns tonight as they have an 8-point lead with 14 seconds left. The foul on Bill Cartwright will put Eddie Johnson on the free throw line. Cotton Fitzsimmons has to like his club. On a lengthy road trip, they got down 19. They respond tonight with a come-from-behind victory over the Bulls, who were red-hot coming in. Eddie Johnson hits the free throw. And the second one rims out. Cartwright rebounds. Craig Hodges pushes into the front court. Jump pass to Horace Grant out to the left is loose and out of bounds. Phoenix has it with 6 seconds left.
They've turned the ball over in the last 2 minutes.
Suns have it in play. Eddie Johnson just letting the clock wind down. It's all over. The Phoenix Suns win it tonight by 9. 116 to 107 to end the Bulls' 6-game winning streak. And to really put a damper on a magnificent performance by Michael Jordan, who scored an NBA-high 53 points in the game. We will recap this one after these messages on the Bulls Network. The come-from-behind win. They outscored the Bulls 69 to 38 in the second half as they win by 9, 116 to 107. But, of course, the Budweiser player of the game is, in our opinion, the player of the league, Michael Jordan. 53 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists tonight. But not enough thereafter. You know, Jordan with his 53, Cartwright had 16, Scottie Pippen with 24, so there's 93 points between 3 guys. Only 14 points elsewhere in the lineup. And when you don't have that balance, John, it's tough to win in this league.
That's right. Chambers had 29 to lead all scorers. Off the bench, Eddie Johnson was magnificent with 27. Kevin Johnson had a triple-double, Jim, with those 18 points.
Michael with his 53, and then Pippen with a season high equaling 24, and Cartwright with 16. But Horace Grant, for example, scored only 5 points in the game. John Paxson, who played heavy minutes tonight, fouled out with 48 seconds left. And while he was a magnificent player defensively, I felt, did not score. No player off the bench scored, with the exception of Sam Vincent, who scored 9 points in the game. And the same kind of thing happened to them tonight that happened against Indiana in their last home game, where they jumped to the big lead. They were up 19 at 32 to 13. But then when the substitutions began, they didn't have the same intensity, and they were unable to sustain that.
I thought Cotton Fitzsimmons did a nice job in the first quarter when the Bulls had gone up 32 to 13. They had that biggest lead of 19 points. But I thought he made a good move when the Bulls ran off some plays. He took out Armin Gilliam, who was struggling a little bit, and he put in Eddie Johnson. He knew he was going to get some points up there, and they started to run and got right back into it.
Yeah, that's one thing you can count on with Eddie Johnson. Every night off the bench, he's going to score. Elsewhere around the NBA this evening, the Washington Bullets come from behind at home to beat Philadelphia. Atlanta hammers Charlotte 137 to 113, so the Bulls lose a full game in the standings to Atlanta. Cleveland had to come from behind to beat New Jersey 115 to 103. At the half, Denver leads Milwaukee by 15. Early on, New York in Seattle up 7, and Golden State trying for its 7th straight win, playing on the road just a few miles away in Sacramento, and the Warriors lead the Kings 12 to 8 early in the game. With the win tonight, Phoenix improves to 23 and 14. With the loss, the Bulls drop to 22 and 15. On the home court, the Bulls are now 13 and 5. And as for the Suns on the road, they are 8 and 11. And I like this Phoenix club, Johnny.
I like him. Good club. Cotton's done a fine job with him. You look for him to be Coach of the Year this year.
Could be. He's the leading candidate right now. Once again, the final score tonight: the Phoenix Suns 116, the Chicago Bulls 107.